The Greens Party is facing new claims of sexism, with the former state leader accused of referring to women in the workplace as hairy-legged feminists and fat, hairy lesbians. Greg Barber was leader of the Victorian Greens for 7 years until he resigned last year after a former female staffer accused him of discrimination and bullying. Lorna Knowles has this exclusive report.
Liz Ingham worked as an advisor for Victorian Greens leader Greg Barber for 5 years.
I gather.
At first it seemed like the dream job, but she soon became concerned about his attitude towards women.
It was such an undermining experience, personally and professionally. It was like being in an alternative universe where, you know, I didn't have rights.
Well, it was a shocking time and it went on for years.
Liz Ingham can't discuss her specific allegations because she signed a separation agreement with the Victorian Parliament and Mr Barber, but her husband is not bound by the same restrictions.
We wouldn't use the word feminist, it was always hairy-leg feminist, as in you're one of those hairy-leg feminists, aren't you?
Mr Coon says that his partner often complained to him about a place in Greg Barber's office known as the men's room, where women were not welcome.
The men's room. This is the Greens. Can you believe this? I'm not making this up.
Mr Coon says when his wife complained, she was bullied. Liz Ingham went to the Equal Opportunity Commission and threatened to go to the federal court, alleging sex discrimination and bullying. In the end, she reached an out-of-court settlement of $56,000.
At the time, I was in no position to go to court emotionally and health-wise, so the lawyers were only instructed to negotiate a settlement. But if they want to put me on the stand and put me under oath and stick a microphone under me, they're welcome to do so now.
Greg Barber told the ABC he couldn't comment on the claims because he'd signed a confidentiality agreement. But the woman who replaced him as leader, Samantha Ratnam, acknowledged the party needed to improve the way it handled complaints.
We've undertaken a number of reviews that are ongoing, and we want to improve the way we deal with these matters too.
Ms Ingham says those reviews only cover sexual harassment and should be broadened to include sex discrimination and bullying. Lorna Knowles, ABC News.